Hello everybody and welcome to our channel. You have to excuse my chuckles. I'm wrapping my head around these. So now I want to cover a couple things here in this video, so it might run a little long and I apologize for that, but I think it's important to point out that I've been working a theory that if the band name changed, the songs change. You all know that if you've been watching my videos. But I had a working theory that I hadn't let out yet or said anything about yet because I wasn't sure. So it wasn't a theory. It wasn't anything I could really get any information on like my previous video. But I theorized that possibly some of the song lyrics that changed to watch the band names to change. And I wish I would have said something now because it happened apparently. Men with hats became men without hats after a couple lyric changes, and they're now men without hats. Clearly, men without hats. Men without hats, because why not, right, guys? All right, so men without hats, and let me get right into my main point of this video, and I might do another video more accurately laying out my theory, but right now I wanted to get into this Lynyrd Skynyrd song, so I've been going through songs of Lynyrd Skynyrd and the Eagles right now. All right, because I know a bunch of their songs and it takes time and it's painstaking. And I usually try to find lyrics like from the original, and so that way if I if I hear a discrepancy in my view, I can go look at what the people that wrote the lyrics say. I don't generally watch the lyrics as the song goes. I'm looking for my next video. These things take time, as any of you who do this will know. So I'm going to provide these links, and I'm listening to Gimme 3 Steps, and it's funny. It's funny because give me 3 steps, mister, give me 3 steps towards the door is what I remember. But now they say, give me 3 steps toward your door. Now, what's funny about that? Why was I laughing before I started making this video? Well, I had to go back and re-listen to the song because I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm fallible. I make mistakes, as got pointed out earlier. I'm human. So I'm going to myself, well, maybe they were at dude's house because dude's pointing a gun at him. He's shaking like a leaf on a tree. Maybe they're at dude's house and he wants 3 steps towards his door to get out. Turns out they're at a pub. So dude's got a gun pointed at him and he's saying, give me 3 steps toward your door. That's not what I remember. Now, oddly, I remember both. Like, at some point it changed. I don't know if it was after I had the, if at some point, probably on my own CD, guys. I mean, if you want, I would have never thought it at the time, but now I would. Yeah, of course, it probably changed right on my CD at some point, and then it was toward your door. But I remember the door to begin with. So it's a thing. Give it a listen, and I got a lot of people saying toward the door. I even had Lynyrd Skynyrd singing toward the door. They were screwing up a bunch of other lyrics. I don't know whether to use it or not because people do stuff live, but that they wouldn't, that's not in the studio. But they did say toward the door, which makes sense, guys. And just toward your door stuff, not so much. So you can thumb it up if you remember toward the door, and thumb it down if you remember toward your door. And the person that was doing the lyrics thought it was toward the door when he did the lyrics, because that when I flipped back in, that was the first thing I did was notice, dude wrote the door too. So I knew it sounded screwed up, and it was screwed up. But you can vote on it if you want. Thumb it up if you think it was always toward your door, and thumb it down if you think it used to be toward the door, like I certainly remember, and my fiance certainly remembers as well. So that's 2 people. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll come out with future videos. Not sure about tonight, but thanks, guys. Have a good night.